Welcome back, everybody. This is the Johnny Mare.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
And this is Metal Gear Solid.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
And that was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool! They're a complete failure! We are on the verge of extinction.
This sounds
What?
incredibly plausible, doesn't it?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
You sound pretty crazy, Liquid.
And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Good luck with that.
Look behind you.
Meryl.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Foxdie. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing?
What's going on?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Abe Lincoln?
This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Oh.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
This is not good.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Shut up and fight. Oh, I hate this fight so much. So we have to take on Liquid hand to hand. And he is, as you might expect, incredibly cheap. So the only thing we can use is our punch and kick combos here. We don't have... Ow. You get knocked off. Jam a button quickly to get back up. But we don't have any items, no weapons, no nothing. Just hand-to-hand combat, and whoever dies first loses. Now, as you might expect, Liquid kind of cheats throughout this fight. His attacks do a lot more damage, and he has a couple of special attacks that just do ridiculous amounts of damage. I'm actually doing fairly well. Ow. There's one of the special attacks that he has. Stupid little charge attack. Ow. Okay, so I was doing well, but now I'm not doing so well anymore. You want to try to deke out the AI of Liquid by running around like an idiot. I found for whatever reason that makes it a little bit easier to dodge him. And once you get him down to low life, you do have to knock him off of Metal Gear in order to finish him off. Whoa, that was close. So just try to pin him in a corner and keep hitting him until he hopefully falls off and we end this madness. Oh god. One more hit, maybe? Yes! So, third time's a charm? Is he dead this time? Hopefully. But where does that leave Meryl?
Meryl?
Oh no.
Meryl.
I guess Ocelot wasn't faking.
Forgive me. Damn! I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own. I'm a loser. I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing. Meryl, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Meryl can't forgive anyone anymore.
Otacon.
She's gone, Snake.
Because of me.
I guess blaming yourself makes it easier, huh? If you do that, you can keep the pain at a nice, safe distance.
What the hell do you know? Meryl's dead. I lost.
So, are you gonna stay here and die? Along with her? Snake. People die. But death is not defeat. That's what Hemingway said. I lost Wolf, too. But that wasn't defeat. She and I will be together forever. We didn't lose anything.
Together forever.
It's true that Wolf is dead. But our love didn't die with her. Life's more than just a game of win or lose. Don't you think? Let's live, Snake. There's a parking garage right next door. We can get to the surface from there. Come on.
I'm so sorry, Meryl.
I released all the security locks. It'll be okay. We can escape. You have my word on it.
Otacon, you've changed.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know?
Uh-oh.
It started. those guys. Seems like they only hurry when they're destroying things. Good. Let them destroy it. But they can't destroy the human spirit.
Okay. Let's go. Meryl, I hope you're still watching me. Maybe I can prove myself to you after all.
Come on, hustle.
Snake, it's cold outside. You'll freeze like that.
My sneaking suit.
You better hurry.
Come on, Snake. Let's get out of here. Hurry up.
Hurry! Now you look like yourself again.
Come on. Move it. Double time. No regrets. Sure you can really see her from there. Goodbye, Meryl. You likely changed Snake's life.
Hurry!
Alright, so we're not done. If that wasn't enough, if the double battle...
Snake, they've placed the colonel under arrest. I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
I'm going to miss those proverbs of yours.
Snake.
Mei Ling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake, leave it to me.
With Metal Gear Rex wasn't bad enough, if the hand-to-hand combat with Liquid wasn't bad enough, no, we still have another sequence we have to go through.
Snake, please. Be safe for me.
And again, we don't have anything, so the first thing we need to do is pick up some rations because we're going to get attacked.
I'll drive. Uh-oh. A surveillance camera.
Nice one. So, run around in here. There is a couple of extra rations in this room, and if you pick them up, it's going to make the next area much easier. I think there's one more over here somewhere. There it is. And as long as you stay down in the corner,
I got it. Snake, jump in.
the other guards won't come after you. So just shoot these barrels to blow open the little security gate there, and we're going to get the heck out of here. Time for a Jeep sequence. Now equip your rations because we're going to be taking tons of hits. You have control of your machine gun back here, and you're going to come up to some security checkpoints where Otacon is going to slide the car sideways, so if you aim to the right like this, you're setting yourself up to be ready to shoot at the enemies. Come on. There we go. For this first one, there's a couple barrels you got to take out.
Good job, Snake. Let's go.
Alright. So we have to do one more of these, except no more barrels the second time. Just a bunch of guards we got to take out. It's a little bit more difficult. And if you hold down first person, like so, while shooting, you can actually aim a little bit more effectively. Although I'm taking damage like it's going out of style. Come on, jerks. Die. Die.
You did it, Snake.
Alright, and that's not it either. Guess who's gonna come back for round 4? The man who won't die.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
Liquid.
It should be over. So he's gonna kind of weave to the left and to the right, and you have to spray machine gun ammo at him so that he doesn't have a chance to hit you with his gun. If you give him an opportunity, he's gonna shoot you. And he's gonna change up his pattern. Ow. As we continue this little sequence, and basically it's time-based, so all you're trying to do is survive. So if you can keep him at bay without dying, we'll get through this whole sequence, and in my next episode, we're gonna get to share and see the ending of the game. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm also planning on showing off the alternate ending to the game as well. Come on, Liquid. Stand still for a bit. Now here you want to kind of aim ahead of him a little bit so that the bullets will trace backwards and hit him. I am really sucking at this. There we go. Come on, hit him. Yeah, if you don't pick up those rations, it is very easy to lose this. We're almost there. Alright, here it is. So I will see you all in my next episode. So long.